Hello, everybody. This is my husband. I already mentioned that I was going to bring him on and ask him, questions like what does he think about the whole teeth and denture situation. So,
Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin, Christy's husband. Uh, she asked me a couple days ago if I would come on here and give my insight on her dentures and the whole procedure and how I felt about the whole thing. So I'm gonna let her fire away.
all right. Did you notice my teeth day one?
Day one, no. Um, the first day we met, I saw you, but your smiles just mainly consisted of a grin.
So, like, when did you notice?
Um, I'd say, probably about 6 months of the relationship, drinking and laughing and stuff like that. I guess I mean, most of the time you would kind of catch yourself smiling, but I guess, the effects of alcohol can do that and you somewhat forget.
So, like, before you noticed that my teeth were bad, like when I'd cover my mouth up, like when I would laugh and talk and stuff like that, that didn't like strike you as being odd that I like never showed my teeth?
Um, yeah, I got a little curious about it. Like, I could tell it somewhat bothered you that, that you would have to hide them and stuff like that. So I know they weren't probably perfect.
Yeah, but you just didn't know that they were as
No.
bad. So, would you say that like which do you think was more obvious? Was it more obvious that I had bad teeth, or was it more obvious that I tried to cover up my teeth?
It was more obvious that you tried to cover up your teeth. Yeah, because I wouldn't really see your teeth, because you would cover them up so fast, but you would make that more obvious.
And did me not smiling like throughout our entire relationship, pretty much, me not smiling and covering it up, did that affect you at all?
Um, somewhat, but not too much. It wasn't that big of a deal with me, but um, yeah, I would like it came to the point where I wanted her to smile more, and like I was wondering why she wasn't as smiley and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, and so before I even knew that I needed to get dentures, we had like a little chit chat about my teeth being bad. Um, what were you thinking about that when I told you like what was going on?
Well, I mean, I really didn't know how bad it affected her emotionally until the day we had that conversation, and I actually saw her cry over it, and her explain to me how bad it really affected her life and everything like that. And that pretty much affects my life too, because I have to see her go through this. And that was pretty much the point that it hit me, that something needs to be done.
So when I finally told you that I needed dentures, what were all of your thoughts on the idea of me having all of my teeth pulled, none of them can be saved, and I have to get dentures?
Um, I was all for it. You know, um, you definitely have my support on that. The whole thought of it, like them pulling your teeth out. We weighed our options and everything because I don't know, too much about dentures. Neither did she at first. We're reading up on like implants and everything like that. So, um, but after looking into it and everything like that, it looked like all in all a good situation. So,
So you weren't nervous about things not working out right, or
no, no. Um, seeing you and what you were going through, you know, anything probably would have been a better situation. than what the present one was.
Yeah. So the day that I finally showed you how bad they were, what did you think?
Um, I mean, I couldn't believe how bad they actually were. Like it was horrible. I kind of held my breath for a minute. You know, I knew they were bad, but I didn't think the extent of them was that bad.
So did you, like, when I finally showed you, besides of course sympathy, did you feel like any different about me for like showing you how bad they were? Like, did you think anything weird about me, or like
No,
what were your thoughts about it? Like,
um, I pretty much felt your pain.
and
You
that's
know,
it.
yeah.
So you weren't thinking like, oh, disgusting. Like,
No, no.
you are more concerned about my feelings then, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
you better be.
definitely.
Okay, so then immediately after I got them, what did you think about that?
um, Immediately after you got them and when you came home,
Yeah.
I thought you looked like a chipmunk. I mean, she came out of surgery, and I mean, her face was just god awful swollen. I mean, her cheeks were like out to here, and her teeth are just like this and everything. Like you could not get the picture of what they actually look like on her. You know, that's
Were
immediately.
you nervous that they might not look right? Like that they might look funny?
No, no. I mean, I was actually excited about the situation because, I mean, from what I could tell, even though her face was all swelled up and everything like that, I mean, she had teeth. She was actually smiling, even though her mouth was just frozen like that. Like she was still smiling, you know.
So then, looking back on everything, like, what do you think about the whole process?
The whole process was, I mean, pretty much the best thing that Weave could have done, or I mean, you yourself, anybody, whose mouth has that extensive damage and stuff like that. That is pretty much hands down
So you
the
would much rather
best.
be with somebody who's got dentures than someone who has a mouth full of rotten teeth.
That doesn't have any initiative to take care of it. Yeah, definitely.
Right. All right. So what do you think has changed about me now that I've got dentures? Like the before me and then the after me. Is there a difference?
Major, major. All right. Christy before the dentures, um, like her confidence level was down here and stuff like that. She didn't want to go too much out in public and stuff like that. You know, her self confidence was down. Um, Self esteem was down. Like um, depressive, kind of. She wasn't, as outgoing and as happy as I know that she could be, and that is something that was holding her back. And then after she got her teeth, I mean, total change. Like as soon as they set in, um, she's always out and stuff like that. I'm going to the store today and this and that. And I mean, I told her after she get her teeth, she'd be out there grilling everybody. Just all in your face and everything like that. But her confidence is up now. Her self esteem is up. She so much more happier. She's comfortable talking with people, comfortable taking pictures. She's always smiling now. I mean, look at her now. She's showing her teeth.
So, and so that naturally affects our relationship because, I'll throw in there that yes, I was very negative before. I was really, really negative, and that negative energy and like my own self image, like channeled into all other different little demons that I had, like jealousy. Like I was jealous of him all the time, like, thinking that he was gonna like find somebody better than me because I just did not feel worth it. I never smiled, and I thought, I felt horrible about myself. So our relationship has changed because like now I'm a lot more confident in myself, and like when you're confident about yourself, then you're a lot more confident in your relationship. It goes hand in hand. I mean, you live with each other, you have to deal with each other. So that's what I can see as far as, you know, me and my husband go. And it wouldn't be any different like if you were dating somebody. Like, to be able to feel this good about yourself, it's contagious and everybody else is going to pick up on that. But like when you're walking around, you know, depressive and feeling bad about yourself and not feeling attractive and stuff, people are going to feed off of that also. Um, so when we kiss, is it noticeable?
No, it's not noticeable. No, like it doesn't seem any different.
You don't feel no plastic or.
No, I'm not, you know, digging for gold. I mean,
But okay, so have at any point since I've gotten them, have you felt plastic at all?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay, so if you did, would you be weirded out by that?
No, I mean, I know you have dentures, so I mean, I know what it is, but I mean, it wouldn't weird me out, but no,
Just not a big deal.
no, it's not.
So do you ever like catch a glimpse of the fact that they're dentures? Like, you know, if I'm smiling too hard or anything, do you see plastic?
Or just
or,
like looking at you, or
Yeah.
if you laugh,
like looking at me now, do you see anything?
No.
And then like if I'm like ha 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 like that, you know, do you catch a glimpse?
No.
No.
I mean, unless you have like slow-mo vision and stuff like
Yeah,
that. I
you'd
mean,
have to actually be like deliberately like investigating to see, right?
pretty much.
So, okay, do you think they look fake?
No.
No?
No. I mean, I actually forget that she has dentures. They look that natural now, and I've gotten so used to them that I mean, I cannot tell. They just look like her natural teeth. And I mean, we go out in public and everything like that, and I mean, it's nothing. It's just like, you know, it's her natural smile, and I mean, you don't have any critics out there just walking up to you and stuff. Those ain't your teeth. And stuff.
Okay.
They don't know.
Right. All right, so I mean that's pretty much it, you know? That's it. The only thing that has changed since I have gotten dentures is that I'm better off. Just totally 100% better off. And my husband, I doubt that he's a rare breed. I mean, most people would prefer you to have a nice, attractive smile, you know, a healthy mouth, and self confidence, you know, all of the things that come with being able to smile and stuff, as opposed to somebody that's, you know, always feeling down about the way they look and not really a go-getter, not really wanting to look people in the eye, and, you know, just always constantly aware of their mouth, you know?
Because when you're, I mean, when you're acting like that and stuff, I mean, that does affect, that energy affects the people around you. So other people are going to look at you like that. And it's going to be more of a negative vibe. And I mean, that's kind of how it was before you got them. I mean, we'd argue a lot more and stuff like that. But I mean, ever since she did get them, everything has just been so much better. Everything has been so much better.
Well, we're almost out of time, but I want to throw this one in there too, because I've gotten several messages from people who are like in their really like they're younger, like early 20s, and like, you know, in their teens. I've gotten messages from teenagers. So we're older now, so we're a lot more like mature now. But like, at what point do you think that you were able to be in a position to accept this? Like, do you think that you just never would have cared if you were dating a girl that had to go through this? I mean,
me personally, that's just me though. Nah, it really wouldn't strike me. No.
well, see, not a big deal. It's nothing to worry about. So, you know, hiding it is only gonna like make you feel worse about it. And like, as long as you're around people like my husband who actually care about you and not about what you look like and about your teeth, then you're gonna do fine. So we're out of time. Anything else?
No. If that's all, you think we've covered it all, then yeah.
All right. Peace.